Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show this evening. Today's guest, we have Miles Edwards. We have you see, he did life on installment plans. He fell in the revolving door and did a number of prison terms, but we brought him on the show because he's a story that should be told and need to be told, because he came home after a period of time and he hasn't gone back. This is called Another Success Story. We bring in success stories on our show, so this is called Another Success Story. And I want to welcome Miles Edwards to the show. Welcome to the show, my brother.
Thank you. My pleasure being here.
Right. Thank you for coming on the show. We, have this show that we started a little over a year and a half ago, and this show is for returned citizens coming home from prison, long time in prison, coming home from prison, and they coming back into their communities, and they're doing positive things. So I want you to come on the show because you fell in the revolving door for a period of time.
Yes,
right?
I did.
And then you went to prison. I think the last time you went to prison, you and I met in Old Folsom.
Old Folsom.
And you attended some classes.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes, I did.
And you came home, and you haven't been back.
Never.
Okay.
No.
So let me first ask you, how many times had you gone into the Department of Corrections?
3 times total. 1 time on the Fed side, 2 times on the state.
Okay.
Then I decided I'd mind somebody.
Okay, you mind somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody somewhere. Huh?
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah. So the amount of time that you did, how many times did you do in the Feds?
I did 22 months. Was
22 months.
A little shy, 2 months shy of 2 years. And the first time I did state time was 16 months. I did nine months and some days. The next time I did a violation, which turned out to be 6 months flat.
6 months, okay,
Yeah.
okay. And then you went into the state. And how much time total?
Total in the state?
In the state.
9 months, 1 time, 6 months another time, but that was enough for me to know that I wasn't cut out for that.
Was that your last time going?
Yes.
That's
yes.
when you went to the program in Old Folsom?
Yes.
The motivation development group.
Your group.
Right. And that was every Wednesday.
That was every Wednesday.
From 12 to 3.
I was consistently there every week.
Yeah,
I came, I listened,
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I absorbed like a sponge, and
Yeah.
you handed out pamphlets. I reflected on them. Once I got out of prison, I brought the pamphlets home with me and used them as a source of reference. Sometimes I tend to forget what it was like.
Right.
I could read those papers and remember where I were.
Bring you back.
Where I was when I received them.
Right. Every now and then we need reminders.
Yes.
And things we do in life, because see, a lot of people take this for granted, that freedom is a given. You know, it's not a given, something you got to work for.
No.
You know, especially where we come from.
Yes.
Right. And like I said, we brought you on the show because we got a lot of lifers coming home from prison. They've been gone for a long time. And we brought you on the show because, see, you very well could have been a lifer.
Yes.
You know very well, I mean, the things that you've done in life coming up, you know, you very well could have been a lifer, but it was something else for you to do. You know, you went into the system, you became part of the system where you got a, so to speak, a tool bag and got the tools necessary for you to use to come home and stay part of this society. Because now you're home, you're doing construction things, you're taking care of your mother.
Yes.
You know, and you're doing things that's beneficial to the community because you're being a part of the community now.
Yeah.
You know, we got old now. We ain't no youngsters no more.
No.
You know, so now you do things that's beneficial to you, to your family, and to the community, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. So what are you doing with your life now?
Aside from taking care of my mother, I'm a Vietnam era vet. I take support groups out at the VA to help me cope with my PTSD symptoms.
Okay.
Also, as you well know, on the weekends I kind of kick back. I detail cars. That's my little side legal hustle.
Do a good job too.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm pretty supportive of my family. I attend church in the neighborhood, and it's by no means an easy task. It's one day at a time.
Sure.
Yes, one day at a time.
That's what it is. That's
one
what it is.
situation.
Yeah, that's what it is. You know, we You know, coming home from incarceration, you know, a lot of people come home and they don't have that support system, you know, coming home, and they wind up back in prison, right? Because they don't have that support system. You know, you being fortunate, you had somewhere to go when you came home, you know, and like you said, you being a Vietnam vet, and amongst other things that you've been familiar with, you know, this is a blessing, right? To be here and be sane and have everything mobile, right? Because we see a lot of people in our neighborhoods that we know from way back growing up, they ain't the same no more.
And my biggest hurdle and probably my biggest struggle was drug addiction. So once I got that under arrest, my whole life began to turn and change,
Right.
you know, for the better,
Right, right,
you
right,
know, one day at a time.
right. And you say drug addiction. Did you have to go into any programs?
I've been to several, probably in my life, my lifetime, probably a total of 5.
Okay,
But the last program I went to was On My Knees at Home. You know,
that's a program.
that was a program,
Okay.
just giving it to God on a daily basis. I didn't go in a residential program, but I started programming myself just as if I was in prison.
Okay.
It was a regiment that I followed daily, and every day it was like peeling the onion back. You know, sometimes I didn't like what I see, other times I didn't like what I smelt. The layers still had to come off
So you had to come off.
Yeah.
Right, right. So it's work. It's work. It's work.
daily.
Yeah, and it's ongoing. Yeah,
I'm a work in progress every day.
it's ongoing. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So we you know, we here at the station here, we bring on people that's been part of that I say cesspool, right? Because I use this reference that we was once involved in a cesspool. You know, we went to all kind of different things. We did all kind of things in our community, in our society, you know, and then we went from the cesspool and they sent us to hell. Right.
Yeah, a lot of stuff I still struggle with. I'm not proud of my past, but my past is my
It's
past.
the past.
Yeah,
You know, that's something that
I have to let that go.
That's right. That's right. Right. So when you went to hell, in prison is hell.
On a daily basis.
Right. Right. So you was given another opportunity to leave from hell and come back to society, and you decided to do something with your life constructive.
Yes,
You know, and you can say that you are a role model in the community. You're a role model because people see where you've been.
yes,
You know, they see where you've been and they know where you are now.
yeah.
And they know, and I know that you ain't using.
No, I'm not using. I'm not picking up no check. I'm
Right.
not picking up a credit card.
Right.
I'm not making IDs. It's-
Exactly.
a lot of times people want you to still live up to that image. I had to let that image go. That image took me to prison.
Right, right, right.
You know,
right,
all of those things and all of that, them untold thousands are gone.
right.
That's history.
Exactly, exactly. You know, that's something that they you can't use no more, and they can't use you no more.
No.
You know, so that's something under the bridge that's watered downstream.
Yes.
So we got to let that go, you know, and move on to something better in life. And life is good. Life is good today.
It's good.
You know,
You're a living example.
Yeah, well, you know, because I've been to the bottom of the pit, you know, all the way to the bottom, and sometimes it takes you to go all the way to the bottom to come back and be better than you were.
Yes.
You know, so
Yes.
you know, I tell people today I'm a better man than I would have ever been if I'd stayed in society. I'd probably be dead now.
Yeah.
You know, so everything happens for reasons.
Your light shines on a daily basis.
Yes, thank you, it does, it does. I mean, it does. I wake up every morning and I thank God for allowing me to be part of this, because a lot of people ain't coming back.
No.
A lot of people are gone, and they ain't coming back. You know.
You know, I've got one partner. He's been down 32 years. We've been friends since we were kids, and it's heart wrenching to write him a letter and know I may never see him again. But I stay prayerful, I stay hopeful, and I trust God.
Right, right. Well, right now, I can tell you this. Right now, the lifers that's been gone for a period of time, 20 years and over, they coming home.
Yeah.
You know, I just had a brother that called me last week. I found suitable for parole. In 140 days, he'll be home. God willing. The government don't take it. You know, so they're letting lifers come home at a large number right now. and we got to get ready for them because they coming home, and a lot of them are scared because they've been gone for so long. They become institutionalized. You know, people
It's something to
doing
be
things
afraid
wrong.
of.
Yeah, yeah.
It is.
You know, because out here, this is crazy out here.
It's a struggle.
I mean, it's crazy out here. You walk down the street now, you see things that you say, "Whoa, where am I? Where am I at?"
Yeah.
You know,
Never saw this
in San
before.
Francisco, you got tents on the streets.
Yes.
People living in tents. People don't have nowhere to live. You know, people resorting back to the old habits, what they have to go back to because if you ain't eating it, you ain't doing something. You got to go back to what you know.
That's it.
You see, so you know, looking at you, looking at myself, looking at people that we grew up with. You know, we got people that's leaving out here, people dying. You know, we just had a funeral last week before last.
Yes.
You know, brother left out here, and every week it's a funeral. People are dying.
I've had 2 people pass in the last week.
Yeah.
And it's kind of alarming because I'm 62 years old, and I've been to more funerals in the last 5. But now a lot of people our age are passing, but then too we also have another generation of youngsters that are killing each other. You know, I need to speak on that.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Killing each other.
Right. We got black on black crime. They're killing each other.
Yes.
You know, and the cold part about it, these youngsters are killing people, don't know why they're killing them. And we got people dying, don't know why they're dying. You see, people get up and leave to go to the store and die. You know, so you can be here today and go today.
True.
Just that simple, be here today and go today. And we need to, you know, like I said, being a role model, being somebody that a youngster would look up to, you know, because a lot of OGs, so to speak, you know, they're doing the same thing. They're sagging, talking outside of their mouth. They're not doing nothing constructive to the youngster or for the youngster. So the youngster look at him and say, well, why should I listen to you? You ain't doing nothing. You don't say anything I'm doing.
And a lot of youngsters look toward me because I had a few material things, you know, nice little toys, jewelry, etc. But that doesn't define me anymore. I mean,
Right.
that was who I used to be. That was the image I projected.
Sure.
But that doesn't serve me today.
Sure. Well, my old saying, if you don't know no better, you can't do no better. And when you learn better, you start doing better.
You start doing better.
You know,
That's it.
so like I said, we got to the point where we had a beam, the light came on.
Yeah.
It's like when you went to prison.
Yeah.
You know, you went to prison a few times, and you came out. It's like when we was on Folsom, I saw yes, man, people coming in and out of prison. I can't go home one time, and that bothered me.
Yeah.
You know, because I was seeing people go home and come back, and I'm still here. They come back 10 years later and say, I mean, you still here? You come back?
Yeah.
I said, what you want me to do, give you a party because you come back?
No.
I said, man, I'm trying to go home one time. And they was going home, coming back, and telling me what was going on the street. They was giving me the news on what was going on the street, who got killed or who doing this. And it was like a newspaper. They'd come back and give me incidents that was going on in the street. You know, so, you know, you took advantage of yours. You came in, you got the tools that you needed, and you went home and you ain't been back.
No.
You know?
No.
So with on your tip, failure is not an option.
No.
It ain't gonna happen.
No.
You know,
It's,
and that's a good thing.
And I can't take all the credit. I give God all the glory because if it was left up to me, I still have a pipe in my mouth.
Sure.
But He just saw better for me, and I wanted better for myself.
Sure,
And with that combination, it worked.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, he got something else for you to do.
Yes.
You got other reason to be here.
No question.
you know,
No question.
you got number one reason you got to be here is take care of mama.
That's it. She's first and foremost.
Exactly. You got to take care of mama.
Yeah.
Mama got to be taken care of.
Yeah. First and
You know,
foremost.
she's the queen of the house, queen of the castle. You got to take care of her. You know, and that's, you know, I look at myself now. You know, my mother passed last year.
I was there.
So this year I won't have a mother.
Yeah,
here for
for Mother's Day.
You know,
Yeah, it'll be tough.
So it's, you know, it's hard, and you know, at certain times I go through it. But you know, my mother lived to be 92 years old. You know, and she lived a good life. You know, and she was tired. She ready to go. You know, I wasn't ready for her to go. You know, because I was gone 27 years, 9 months. I wasn't ready for her to go.
Yeah, that was
You know,
you spent,
but,
you
know.
spent. What I respect about you, you spent every day with your mother.
Yes,
You spent
Every
every
day.
single day.
every day. Did that.
Every day. Never complained.
Right.
Not one time.
Right. No.
About
didn't-
nothing.
When I came out, I didn't have a life. I didn't even
Yeah.
want one.
Yeah.
Because mine was priority. You know, she did 27 years, 9 months with me.
With you.
You know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
what some people fail to realize.
Yeah.
You know, you were incarcerated, but so was she.
She was too.
Yeah, she was incarcerated with you.
So why should I come home and be selfish?
Yeah.
And go out and get me whatever, do whatever? No, I got whatever I wanted, and I came home with it.
Yeah.
I got this Porsche, I came home with it. I didn't even drive for months.
Yeah.
Because I was there to take care of mama.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
did that well.
Yeah. That was when I saw you on the street, it was like tears came down my eyes. I said, he made it through.
Made it back. Yeah.
He made it through. Because
yeah.
everybody that goes to prison is not getting out.
No, that's guaranteed.
There's no guarantees on you getting out.
That's right. That's
guaranteed.
no
guarantee.
You know, and seeing you when you went on, that was like, okay, I know he going back to the street. Cause we live on the same street.
Yeah.
Right. So I said, well, I know he going back to the street. He gonna be kind of close to the house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You see my brothers and different things. My brother used to tell me about, you used to send messages, whatever. As a matter of fact, he wrote me a few times.
Yeah, I did.
You know what I mean? So that was a good thing because we had people in the neighborhood, that was concerned and knew where I was and reached out. So that was a good thing, you know, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I really do, you know. So like I say, we do things for reasons in life, you know. We go through changes in life. Growing up as a child, you get to a certain age and you go through paths and you go to changes. You know, you get your hair did and you wear certain clothes and elephant collars and platform shoes and all that. You go through changes in life, you know. Sometimes we wind up in the penitentiary.
You know, and if we could just reflect back to how we grew up, your mom could whoop me, and by the time I got home, my mom whooped me.
That's right.
But it was a community, was a real community.
It was a village.
It was a village.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we veered. Well, we haven't, but the younger generations have veered away from it. It hasn't been. It still has to be reinforced again. So now you have grandparents raising great grandkids.
Great grandkids, man. That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
Unfathomable.
You know, I was coming home the other day. I was coming down Scotia Street, and I saw Miss Robinson. You know, Michael Robinson.
Michael Robinson's mother.
And she was on the stairs, and I had to pull over. I got to pull over.
Yeah.
Mama Robinson.
Yeah.
You know, and I got out of the car, and she knew who I was, right? I said, I'm one of the James boys. She said, I know who you are, boy. Come up here. So I went up there. I was talking to her, and she got all the senses. She got me everything. She's sharp, right? She'll be 100 years old next month. She'll be 100 years old next month. She said, babe, I'll be 100 years old next month. I saw Michael a few weeks ago, and he was telling me about he gonna give us something for her 100th birthday. He wanted me to be there. I said, I told her, I said, you know, Mike told me, but you're gonna be 100 years old. He says he's gonna get something for you. I'm gonna definitely be there.
Yeah, my mother will be next month, June the 9th. My mother will be 85. If God says the same.
My birthday June the 9th?
June the 9th.
Mine's June the 10th. Whoa, is that right?
Yeah, you can come by. You can come by, eat crab, shrimp, and lobster tail with us there on the 11th.
Is that right?
On the 11th, I'll be out there doing it on the grill.
I'll definitely be there.
Yeah,
I'll definitely be there.
Come on there.
Yeah, this it's beautiful, man. You know, it's beautiful that people take life for granted. You know, and we did. We took life for granted for a long time. You know, but then, like I said, I always say that if you don't know no better, you can do better. And when you learn better, you do better. Yeah. And my thing is that, see, I wake up every morning, and you wake up every morning, and you thank your higher power.
Yes.
You know, for being here, for allowing us to be here. And I look at certain things that I say, the favors of your Lord, we denied for years. So now I say, which one of your favors of your Lord will you deny? I deny none. Okay, because every day is a favor.
It's favor and blessing.
It's blessed, yeah, every day. You know, we wake up in the morning, you know, we go on with our daily life, we get up, put our pants on. I mean, we might have some pains, you know, but after a little while, that 3-1-0 kicks in automatically.
Yes, sir. I mean? Yes, sir.
And we go home. We go home with our day, right?
Yes.
You know, and at the end of the day, we can sit down and say, thank God I made it through.
I made it
back.
through another day.
You know, and that's a blessing, man, because, you know, we come a long way. I'm 65 years old. I'm 62. Yeah, I'm 65 years old.
Yeah.
I made a long ways.
Yeah.
You know?
I looked up to you when I was growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people in the neighborhood did, you know,
Yeah.
because of the stupid stuff that I was doing.
Yeah.
You know, that's what we lived by, though.
Yeah.
That's what we did.
Yeah.
You know, we went to phases.
Yeah.
You know, but after the phases wore out, you know, and then we had to go to the change that we went into these stoops and learn the stuff that we needed to learn in these stoops. And we come back, and now I look around, and I get in my car, and I drive around, and I see certain people I said, man, was I like that? Yeah, I guess I was.
Dose of reality.
Yeah.
I
Dose of
say,
reality.
I say, but for the grace of God, there go I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But for the grace of God.
And we learn from that because now we got children, we got grandchildren.
That look up to us.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
And see, I got nieces and nephews. I got a bunch of them.
You got a bunch. You got a big family.
I got a bunch of them, and my nieces and nephews, they we sit down and we talk. We have some deep conversations, and they look at what I'm saying. They like they be in the eyes like mouth open there,
Yeah.
because what I'm telling them. See, we going from our history now. We going back, right? We go back to our ancestors, and our ancestors used to sit around fires, and they used to be storytellers. They had no pen and no paper. Right, so they told stories from what they learned from their ancestors.
Generation to
Passed on from
generation.
generation to generation. So they sit around the fires and they talk about what was at one time, right? So I sit around, I talked about my nieces, my nephews. I got some sweet nieces, I got some cool nephews, I got some out of sight children, you know what I mean? And we sit down and we kick it, right? And it's like, hey, you remember this? I go on one, I go back. Uncle, I remember when you had this, and I go back and I give it to him, right? And I bring it up to speed today because, see, my thing is that if you don't know where you come from, you don't know where you're going, right? So you have to know where you come from, and I want them to know where I was at one time in life, right? Where I am now, and they see that, he's doing certain things, and he all right. He got all the senses, and he cool. I can come to them talking about anything.
It's one thing I can never forget. When people used to call you homie, you said, no, homie was a clown.
Home's a clown.
Yeah, homie was a clown.
Literally.
Yeah, homie was a clown.
Yeah, literally. People don't understand that.
No.
People don't understand.
I never forget it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I never use my homie.
Homie's a clown.
Yeah, homie's a clown. I was like, okay,
Homie's
I
a
got
clown.
it.
Because see, the thing, homies, see, when you adapt to being called homie and you accept that, you got to mean that.
Yeah.
You got to mean that. You got to mean when, hey, if I'm carrying this sack and the police run down on me, if I throw it down there, that's your sack.
Yeah.
I got to go home, right? And you accept that because you've been, okay, I'm your homie. See, but when you get in that police car, I take you down to the substation, and you sit on the corner with that sack, police got you, and you say, it ain't none of mine, man. Well, it was by you. Partner gone. You see, and he gonna be at your female before you get to the substation.
And one thing I truly remember, when I went to prison, I went by myself.
Yeah, there you go.
The only people, all that, I'm gonna be running for you and all that.
Yeah.
My mama, my dad, my brother, my nieces and nephew, they kept me going.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
family.
my family.
Family.
My family, I had maybe one or two homeboys that reached out and touched me the whole time I was gone on all three bits.
Right, family.
Yeah,
Right.
my family.
Right, and that's what it's about. The family. People don't understand that family is important, and they don't understand it because see, you're so busy trying to keep with the Joneses that you don't pay attention to family. But the only person that's going to be there when all the smoke clear, when all the smoke clear and all the ashes is gone, it's going to be family.
That's it.
You see, and that's who you grab onto when you get in those stools. My father used to tell me a long time ago, coming up as a kid, I always remember, he said, you know who your friends are when you're in prison or when you're in the hospital. I was a kid, why you always say that to me? And I found out when I went to prison. I had a bunch of friends on the street. I had a bunch of them, because they had the sack.
Yeah.
But when I went to prison, they fell off like flies. I went from like 20 down to 12, from 12 down to 8, 8 down to 2. And I had two people ran with me for 27 years and 9 months. Two people. People that I grew up with.
That's saying a lot.
And whenever I called them, at any hour when I called them, the phone would be answered either by him or by his wife.
No.
Both of my partners.
Yeah.
To this day, we partners to this day. They're on my board of directors.
Okay.
Right? Because I know they're serious about me.
Right. They have your best interest.
Right. They're on my board of I got a board of directors. I'm in the process of starting transition housing for long-time offenders. Life is great, man.
Yeah.
Life is great, but you got to make it out of something. You come home and you made it out of something.
Yeah.
You made it back, man.
Yes, I did.
And that means something. And you made it back with all your faculties in order, everything mobile. You made it back,
Yes.
So I'm gonna say to you, welcome home.
Thank you.
I not only say to life, but I say to you, welcome home.
Thank you.
You know, and it's good to have you back in the community.
I plan to stay here.
Yes, yeah.
I got work to do.
You got work to do. You got a
I got
reason to
work
be
to
here.
do.
Yeah, you got a reason to be here. So we wanna thank you for coming on to this show, okay? Because this show needs people like you, you know, to come on to the show and let people know that in life, growing up, we go to trials and tribulations. We stumble. Sometimes we fall. But my old mentor tells me,
Get back up.
he said, if you fall,
Get up.
if you can look up,
You can get up.
you can get up,
That's it.
right? And once you get up, dust yourself off and keep on moving.
Get back in the game.
Keep on moving. You know, that's Les Brown,
Yep.
one of my favorite my mentors.
Okay.
You know, dust yourself off and get up
That's
and
it.
keep on walking. You know, because life is like a box of chocolate.
You never know what
You
you're
never
going
know
to
what you're going to get.
get. Yep.
But one thing about you and I, we got the whole box. We do what we want to do with it.
Whatever we want.
Whatever we want to do with it, do what we
Yeah.
want to do with it.
That's it.
And we enjoy life to its fullest every day, but we don't hurt nobody doing it.
No.
You
Those
see?
days are gone.
No, those days
Those
are
days are
gone.
gone.
Because we at the point in life now where we got less time than we got more time.
I got less time in front of me than I got behind me.
Right,
So
right.
I make the best of each moment.
Each moment, every day.
Each moment.
We got to make the best of each moment that we have, because the less time that we have, we got to enjoy it, man. We got to enjoy those grandkids, those children. You know, we got to enjoy the mothers that we have. Our mothers
Yeah.
are still living.
Yes.
We got to enjoy that woman, man. Every day, man. Enjoy her to the fullest, man. You know, every day, and appreciate her. Tell her you love her every day.
You know what was an epiphany for me? I looked at my mother one day. She had a head full of gray hairs. You know what the reality of it was? Probably 70% of them was worrying about me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
That's real.
from this point on,
That's real.
you're not gonna have to worry about me. I'm gonna start worrying about you.
There you go.
I'm gonna look after you every day.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you. I'm giving back.
There you go. And
I'm
you
giving back.
and you owe her that.
Yeah, yeah, I do.
You owe her
I
that.
owe her
right?
that.
That's why when I came home, I went into the transition house, and I used to get a bath every morning and come home.
I'd see you every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Early in the morning, I come
Yeah.
home and I go do what I got to do. I come back, right? And that evening, I come back to the house. I go back to the transition house, and that same routine every day. All the time I was in that transition house, I took care of my mama. My mama
Every day.
was my favorite girl.
Every day.
You know, and I took care of her until her last days. And, you know, she going to always be part of my memory, always be part
Always.
of me.
Always.
You know, I made a promise to her and 3 of our people, God, that the time that she told me, she said, baby, she said, I'm proud of you. I'm like, I'm proud of you. She said, I'm proud of what you're doing with your life today. I said, whoa. I said, really, Mom? She said, I'm proud of you. My mother was bedridden. She couldn't get out of bed. You know, I took her downstairs and showed her the car that I bought. She said, I can't get in that. I can't get in that. But I like it. It's a pretty little thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But Mama can't get in that, baby. I said, well, I'm gonna tie you down on the roof then, Mom. We gonna ride.
Yeah.
You know, we kid and joke, you know. But she said, I'm proud of you, baby. She said, and I told her, I said, Mom, you know something? I said, I promise you this. I said, as long as I'm living, I'll make you proud of you for the rest of my life.
That's it.
You know, and I promise her that. And I'm gonna do that every day. I'm gonna make
Every
her proud
day.
of me.
Every
you
day.
know? So life is like that, man.
Every time I see you ride by, walk by, I say, look at God.
Yeah. Look God's work.
Yeah, look at God. Look
Yeah.
look what God can do.
Yeah. Yeah.
One thing he can't do is he can't fail.
No, he can't fail.
He can't fail.
He definitely can't fail.
No.
Because see one thing, a lot of people don't know where I come from. You know where I come from. You know where I come from.
Bayview, Hunters Point,
Yeah,
California.
Yeah, you know where I come from. So if I can do it, anybody can do it.
It can be done. It can be
It
done.
can be done.
It can be
definitely
done.
can be done.
Yeah.
So we want to thank you,
My pleasure.
Mr. Edwards, for coming on our
Thank
show.
you.
You know, and we're gonna bring you back. We want to bring you back, and we're gonna bring Elise on the show.
Okay.
We want to bring her on the show because she got something to say.
Okay.
We want to bring that sister got some stuff in her
Yes, you do.
that I want the community to hear, and I'm proud of her. I really am.
Thank you.
So when I first saw, oh, is that right?
And
Proud of her.
and that's my heart.
Yeah.
My mother and her.
Yeah.
That's my
yeah.
heart.
I'm proud of my brother.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of her.
Yeah.
So my brother, we want to thank you for coming on the
Okay.
show.
My pleasure.
And you keep on doing what you're doing.
Thank
man.
you.
You know,
Thank
don't
you.
stop and don't let
Okay.
nothing get in your way. If you see an obstacle, you either go over it, go around it, or go under it, but
yeah.
get on the other side.
That's it.
Right.
That's it.
Right. So thank you, my brother.
All right.
Right on. Right on. Right
God
on.
bless you.
So we want to thank my brother for coming on the show this evening, and you can watch this show on Saturday night at 7 o'clock on Channel 29. A matter of fact, in the next 30 minutes, you can go to YouTube and put it up on YouTube. It'll be around the world. We got people in Australia, we got people in England, we got people all around the world watching this show. And you can look at it as many times you want to. You know, we're trying to do something to better our communities. We're trying to do something to better the people that's going through the changes, do the metamorphosis. We're trying to do something in our community to make a difference. So with this show, you know, if you feel that you want to reach out and be part of it, you know, contact me through the show. Or either on Thursday night, next Thursday at 6:30, we'll have a live show. We got a gentleman coming in that started the barbershop dialogue in Oakland. He was the father of the gentleman that was with Oscar Grant the night he got shot at the BART station. He'll be on next week. So we're going to bring him on the show next week and allow him to come on and talk about things that need to be talked about. So you can call in next week at 6:30 on channel 76 from 6:30 to 7. So stay tuned and keep on doing what you're doing and don't hurt nobody doing it. Another blessed day above ground. One more day to get something right. One day at a time. Straight ahead television. Have a good evening.